In the heart of Los Angeles, two hitmen, Vincent Vega and Jules Winfield, arrive at an apartment for what seems like a routine job. Their mission is to retrieve a mysterious briefcase for their boss, Marcellus Wallace. But when Jules experiences what he believes to be a miracle, bullets fired at him from point blank range miss entirely, it shakes him to his core. Meanwhile, Marcellus strikes a deal with the boxer, Butch Coolidge, paying him to throw a fight. Butch agrees, but secretly he has no intention of losing. At the same time, Marcellus entrusts Vincent with an unusual task to take his wife, Mia Wallace, out for a night on the town. These separate stories begin to intertwine, setting off a chain reaction of fate, violence, and revenge. Vincent and Mia night takes a wild turn when she overdoses on heroin, mistaking it for cocaine. In a desperate pulse-pounding sequence, Vincent rushes her to his dealer house and slams an adrenaline shot straight into her heart, saving her life. Meanwhile, boxer Butch Coolidge defies Marcellus by refusing to throw his fight, making himself a dead man walking. He needs to escape, but first, he has to retrieve something more valuable than his life, his father gold watch. The pieces are in place, but the consequences of their actions are about to spiral out of control. Butch's decision to go back for the watch proves catastrophic. He kills Vincent Vega, unknowingly sealing one of the film's key twists. As he flees, he collides, literally, with Marcellus Wallace himself. A high-speed chase lands them both in the clutches of sadistic captors in a pawnshop basement. Their fate is left in the hands of a gimp, a shotgun, and an unexpected moment of honor. Butch ultimately saves Marcellus, and in return, Marcellus grants him his freedom, but only if he never shows his face again. Then, Butch leaves town with his girlfriend. Their fate is unknown. Now, we jump backward in time to the morning of the hit job where Jules and Vincent deal with an unexpected mess. Marvin, who has been accidentally shot in the face inside their car. Here we are introduced to Winston Wolfe, the legendary fixer. In a tight, comedic sequence, he cleans up their mess, ensuring they walk away scot-free. As Vincent and Jules change into casual clothes and prepare to leave, their conversation reveals something important. Jules is starting to believe the so-called miracle from earlier was a sign from God. He's thinking about leaving the life of a hitman, but Vincent remains skeptical, brushing it off as superstition. Then, they head to a diner for breakfast, unaware their next conversation will change everything. Inside a quiet diner, Pumpkin and Honey Bunny stand up and declare a robbery, shaking down customers at gunpoint. But they make a fatal mistake. They try to steal the mysterious briefcase from Jules Winfield. Jules, unfazed, gets the upper hand and turns the gun on Pumpkin. Instead of killing him, he delivers one of the most iconic monologues in cinema history.
Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know I am the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you.
But this time, he reflects on its meaning. He realizes he is not the righteous man, nor the tyranny of evil men, but a man trying to walk a better path. Vincent, watching, is unconvinced. To him, but Jules' change of heart is nonsense. But Jules doesn't care. He has made up his mind. He is leaving the hitman life for good. Instead of killing Pumpkin and Honey Bunny, Jules lets them go, choosing redemption over violence. As he and Vincent exit the diner, Vincent still believes nothing has changed. But for Jules, this is the end of his journey as a hitman. What Vincent doesn't realize is that his story ends differently. Because later, he will walk into Butch's apartment and be gunned down, unaware that his fate was already sealed.